Hi, I'm Nadia, and today I want to tell you a little bit about how I went from being a little girl playing in her backyard to being a researcher working on tropical coral reefs. And I want you to see that it really doesn't matter what background you have, the colour of your skin, or even your accent. You can be whatever you want to be. Because you see, growing up, I loved animals. I loved learning about them. And I had this pop-up book called Deadly Creatures, and I memorised every page. But back then, I didn't really realise that you could make what you loved into a career. So it wasn't till much later, when I was 21, that I saw a job advert online for monkey handler at Monkey World. And I thought to myself, some people are actually doing this for a career. So I decided to take a leap of faith and I went to university to do zoology at Manchester. And then we went on a field trip. It was a marine biology trip to Belize in Central America. And when I snorkeled for the first time, I was absolutely blown away. And I just thought there and then, I want to work on coral reefs. Now, despite being threatened, coral reefs are not just beautiful, they are crucial. They provide a home to 25% of all marine life, and they protect coastal towns and cities from damage from storms, and they also provide income through food and tourism. But climate change is their main threat, and even a small increase of just 1 degree Celsius can actually kill corals and turn them white, like in the image here. But what's interesting about this picture is not all of the corals have died. And this gives me hope. So I work on an unusual coral called a corallith, which is actually a ball-like coral that's unattached and actually rolls around by the waves. And only a handful of tough coral species can actually form coralliths. And what I find amazing about them is that as they're being rolled around, they're experiencing changes in harsh environments. Some of the coralliths that I've found in Honduras, in shallow water, the temperature at midday doesn't just increase by 1 degree, it increases by 20 degrees Celsius, and yet they don't die. So learning about these tough, hardy corals makes me really hopeful that coral reefs might be able to recover in the future. Now, I'd like to come full circle back to a little girl playing in her backyard. This is Nadia, and this is her backyard. She lives in Honduras, where I do my work, and she races home every day after school to play on the reef and to make friends with all the fish. Now, I chose what I do because I find it interesting, but now I do what I do because it's really important that we protect coral reefs for children like Nadia. Her community relies really heavily on the income that it brings in, and without it, Nadia faces quite a dark future. But we can protect reefs. So the 2 things that I'd like you to take away today is choose a career that you love doing and do it all the time. And do it in a way that respects the natural world, because without it, we really are nothing. Thanks.